Welcome, and thank you for joining me today on your mat for this swift and quick 10-minute full body vinyasa flow. This flow is going to be dedicated to all sorts of parts of the body, so a really good practice for when you are just waking up or looking to kind of get out of that stuck energy that you may be feeling. So hop on your mat and let's begin. We will begin our practice today standing at the top of our mat. So bringing the feet hip-width apart and the arms down to your sides. We will lift and flex the toes off of the mat. Just taking a moment here to ground down in the feet. We will inhale in. Reach the arms up overhead, full body stretch. And then exhale, send your hips forward and fingertips back. Inhale and exhale, dive forward. Inhale, back up to standing, and exhale, bring the palms to your heart. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead, come up on the tippy toes, and then exhale, palms back down to the heart. Inhale, sweep the fingertips up and overhead, lift the heels, and exhale, float the palms down by your sides. So keep it going here, move with this flow. We'll inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, down to our sides. We'll inhale, reach the arms up overhead, interlace the fingers, and then just press your palms up. Deep breath in. Exhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Breathing deep here, we'll inhale in. Exhale, release your hands behind your back. We will lift up on the toes here and interlace the fingers. Inhaling in, we lift the chest. And then on an exhale, we'll straighten out through the legs. Keep the palms interlaced behind the back, and we will forward fold. So shining the crown of the head down to the earth. And as you fold here, the knuckles will begin to shine up and overhead. So just finding this really deep stretch here in the back body, in the shoulders. And on your exhale, slowly break free. Release the palms. Place your hands down and step back. Downward facing dog. So first down dog here, be really kind to yourself. Keep the knees generously bent. Inhale in, high plank. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, down dog. One more time here, we inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. Deep breath in. Exhale, step your right foot on the outside of your right hand. And staying up on that back left foot, we will rock front and rock back, keeping that left leg engaged and the heart chakra lifted and opened. Palms are on the earth here. We'll step that right foot back to meet the left. Lift the hips up, down dog. We take a full cycle of breath here. And on your next exhale, we'll step the left foot on the outer edge of that left palm. Staying lifted here on that right leg. We keep the palms on the earth and just rock front to back. Find some length. Beautiful. We'll inhale in and exhale out. Step the left foot back to meet the right. Downward facing dog. Inhale in. Exhale out. Release. Inhale, gaze forward. And then exhale, come to standing on the knees. We will set ourselves up for camel pose. So if it feels good to bring a block behind us, we can use the block here to catch us. We will keep the tops of our feet on the mat, and I also like to curl them under for a little bit of support. On an inhale, we'll sweep the arms up overhead, and then exhale, reach the right arm back towards our block or our ankle, and reaching that left arm up and back, really opening the chest and the heart chakra, and then slowly using the core rise back up. Same thing on the other side. Inhale in, reach the arms up overhead, and then exhale, drop the left palm to the block or to our left ankle and reach the right arm back and lift the chest up. Beautiful. Exhale, slowly come back through center. If the toes are tucked, untuck the toes and come to sitting on your heels. Hands at your heart. Andali Muja. Take this moment to just reset and bring the breath back to a natural rhythm. We will rest our palms down or facing up on the knees and just begin to roll our neck here. So hovering one ear over to one shoulder, rolling the head back as we open the throat chakra, hovering the other ear over the other shoulder, and then drawing our chin into our chest. If you haven't already, just rotate your circle in the opposite direction. And then once you complete your circle here, we will place our palms down on the mat and rolling up to standing on our toes. Staying crouched down here, we can bring blocks underneath the palms or just keep the fingertips on the earth. Knees come together. We find our balance here and lift your chest. This is a great stretch for the toes. Sometimes I like to just check in here and make sure that all 10 toes are completely flat on the mat and everything is nice and even. And definitely checking in with your pinky toe. So reset here and just breathe for a moment, embracing any wobbles, embracing any wiggles. And it might feel good to bow the head. Last cycle of breath. And exhale. Lower down back onto the heels. Come back to the palms. And flip to the tops of the feet. Now should be sitting back on the heels. We'll inhale in, sweep the arms up overhead. And then exhale, interlace the palms behind the back body. We open the chest. Lift up, breathe deep. And on an exhale, we'll set up for rabbit pose. So bring your head or the crown of the head to the mat, and then lifting your knuckles up to the ceiling. So finding a little bit of space here in the shoulders and finding what feels comfortable. You can even release the palms back down to the earth and curl your toes. And if it is in your practice, please take an inversion here. So setting yourself up for a headstand, pincha, a shoulder stand, whatever feels good. And maybe you just play here with the palms on the earth, straightening the legs, lifting one foot, lifting the other. And we're just going to be wherever we are for a few cycles of breath. So whether you're in rabbit pose or you're in full headstand, close your eyes, find the breath. And then on your next exhale, we'll all slowly meet back on the knees and rolling our neck. Taking it all in, finding that release. And once you feel really good here, we will slowly make our way sitting on the mat, long ways. So setting ourselves up for wide leg splits. So this doesn't have to be anything intense here. You get to choose how deep you go. And once you land, we'll flex the feet. We'll inhale in, reach the right arm up overhead, planting the left fingertips. And then exhale, reaching that right arm up and overhead. One breath here. Exhale, come back through center. We'll plant the right fingertips and inhale in, reach the left arm up. Exhale, up overhead. A full cycle of breath and come back through center. Inhale in, reach the arms up overhead, finding length in the side body, and then exhale, center fold, walking your hands forward, rolling your hips forward even, and coming to the palms, the forearms, the elbows, or maybe all the way down to the chest. Whatever feels good here. Just make sure you're not tightening. So maybe you point the toes this time, just finding a little bit of length and unclenching the jaw. Last cycle of breath. Exhale, slowly walk your way back up to seated. And we'll bring ourselves into lotus. So coming into that meditative seat, crossing the legs, and just finding a few cycles of breath. Drawing your attention to the muscles of the face. Checking in with the entire body, see if there is any space where you can soften and lengthen. We'll bring the left palm to our heart and the right palm to our stomach. Send some gratitude to yourself for showing up here in your practice. There is so much healing and so much love in this space. We'll bring the palms together at our heart. We'll inhale in, bring the thumbs up to our third eye. Shanti, 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 peace, peace, peace. We bow our head and close our practice. Namaste.